Thanks, Wash.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Sean Nathan. Welcome to another episode of TBB, man. I am back, and I am here on the same day, which you'll see later. But, so, I'm with the cast of this amazing film that is getting ready to be broadcasted and shown to the masses, New Jack Fury, with the amazing cast, some of them that are here today. So, y'all will get a taste of what it was like to be behind the scenes, what it was like to work with them, what their backgrounds are. So I'm not gonna take too much time. I'm gonna go around the table. I'm gonna let y'all intro yourselves. I don't want to mess with nobody's credits. So, Trap, what's good?
My name is Claire Huxtable. No, I'm joking. My name is Dean Morrow, aka Michael Trapson, the Glow King.
Yes, sir.
Representing for Michael Jackson Victory Tour.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Boy.
All right.
Andre Hall from Indiana.
yeah.
Midwest. Super cool. Not
Black
nerdy
people
at all.
live out there too.
Yeah.
It's your boy Adrian Ace X Power McLean. Born and raised around the Philly. Got folks in Jamaica. So go on to people them.
Good boy. and last but not least, because we kind of got some space.
I'm AceVane, and I do cool shit.
Type shit. Type time.
And we also got Lance still in the building. He just kind of traded out seats real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's humanitarian kind of guy that he is. Yo, gentlemen, I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming. You know what I'm saying? Showing up, all of y'all.
For sure,
y'all
man.
are my official second interview. So this is like 1.5.
Congrats.
You know what
Yeah.
I don't really do
Boy,
interviews
well
for the
done.
show, bro.
That's a
But
good vibe.
I'm trying to change that dynamic because, again, I tell people this is not a podcast, it's a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an experience where trying to be better is a daily activity. Like, you never really arrive, so you always kind of keep going.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to kind of break down for me, man, what was your experience with this film, man? Like, how did it transcend for you? Where did it start? How was the process in between? You know what I'm saying? So, y'all got here from Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ace, where you from, Ace?
I'm from Jacksonville, but I stay in Atlanta. So
Okay.
I'm kind of like an ATL, and now I've been there for 10 years.
Oh, he's all over. Can you hear Ace when he talks back there? Not that much. All right, so you can keep all this in too, because my stuff be raw. It is what it is. I'm not. Yeah, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't pretty like that.
I'm pretty, you know.
Well, he's right. He's the prettiest one here.
Only
so,
me.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, Dean, how was it for you, man? Like, how did you get a part of this project?
I felt very offended because I wasn't the only light-skinned person on set. I walked in, I saw you, I saw him, I got outshined, and immediately I got discoured. And I said, I want out of it. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want it. And I'm playing, no. This is actually my first time being able to be a part of a full-length film. We shot films plenty of times, short films, but this is my first full feature-length film. And it was amazing, man. A lot of girls, a lot of Jerry curls, a lot of contour. Everybody on set was lit, man. From the makeup artists, from the ADs. Shout out to Josh. He stands like a penguin, feet apart. Man, fun, bro. Shout out to Josh. No, man, I was happy to be able to bring my brother out here, man.
Yeah.
All talent, and man, just being sexy.
How did that happen? How did Land contact you for this role?
Well, shout out to Paige Kennedy, because he's the one that said, yo, you say you reached out to Paige, right? Yeah. So Paige got in contact with you. Lanfia got in contact with me and said, I want that Michael Trapson dude from the internet, because I do a lot of, if Michael Jackson made trap videos and all kinds of crazy content. So he reached out to me, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. That sounds like some 80s, Last Dragon type stuff. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I got 1984 tad on me, so it's all on brand. So
That's wild. So Paige told you about him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So y'all didn't know each other until.
No, I thought he was Russell Simmons.
That man is long gone. I don't know where he is. He's never coming back, probably. Diddy, you should learn your lesson. Anyway, this is not what that show is about.
Oh, sorry.
So, Andre, how did you join the cast and get a part of this whole project?
Well, Lanfia and I used to park cars at the W Hotel.
Oh,
together
you who
years
that
ago.
story was about.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So back in the day-
motivational, listen to podcast.
Yeah,
guy. Okay. All right.
that's how it is as artists, man. Like you want to work every day, you want to do what you love every day, but you don't really get the opportunities. So you just got to find a way to just keep talking yourself up. And sometimes your own voice will talk you down worse than anybody or anything ever could. So those motivational like books, like I lived at those. Like I would just sit there before we would go park cars and just listen to it. It's like, dang, man, I got this job. As soon as I'm done with this, I got to go bartend tonight. And after that, I got to go clean this office building. I had like 3 jobs since I got here in 2007.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah. I got here in 2007. And again, like him, I didn't know anybody. I packed enough clothes to last
Oh, wait, so
me.
we all came the same year.
Yeah.
We came in 2007.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Got here, didn't know nobody. I Googled like cheap places to live. I ended up at a motel in Van Nuys next to like people that was shooting porn, and which ended up being my first job holding the light. That was my first job in LA. I was literally just like, I'm looking like this, and I'm like to the left, and I'm just like, yeah, got it.
Sure.
That's how I made money. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I swear, my right-handed that was my first job, and I was like, what have I done? Like, why did you destroy my life?
Yeah, we living the dream.
Yeah, it's like,
Accent? You get any scenes in?
nah, I ain't getting those things. I was so scared. Like this skinny, I was like 40, 50 pounds lighter too. This little skinny Midwest kid, like wearing vintage t-shirts and everybody titties out. Everything. It was wild. But that's what it is. And I'm trying to be respectful of the woman, and she's just like, Andre, it's okay. You can look at me. I was like, I am.
I do this
And I'm
all day,
fighting
baby.
so
It's
hard
fine.
to like
It's
look at
nothing.
her in her eyes to be respectful. But it was just a wild time, and that's just you just make it work. Like that's just how it is as an artist. Like you just got to make it work to get your dreams out there and do what you got to do. So I met Lanfia, and I think he had talked about it like way back then, like how he loved like hip hop culture, and he was just like, I'm gonna do something one day. And I was like, all right, cool. Great. I hope you do it. I hope to be a part of it. And then just years later, we got it popping, and now I get to meet y'all. And it's all a dream.
But you've done other work though in between the time of being here, right? So
it's been a real blessing.
What else have you worked on? Because I know Trap, we see you on. You get millions of views on your joints.
Yeah.
So what else have you been? I mean, that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
So I mean, what other projects have you been a part of like throughout your journey, like here in LA?
I started off doing a lot of like commercial print work. I started doing modeling for a while. And then that just kind of slowly transitioned to doing TV commercials.
Okay.
And then I got like a couple smaller stints on soap operas.
Okay.
And then like a guest star and then a co-star. And then I worked with Tyler Perry and Oprah. I did like 2 TV shows and like 4 or 5 films with them, which led to a Lifetime movie,
CP,
Hallmark movie. And
Nice.
it's just kind of went in between there and a few independents in between. So yeah, it's been a blessing. Yeah.
Sweet. My man. Well, I'm glad you're here with us, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Ace, man, you know what I'm saying? Give me your backstory, what it is.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man, because I've been like, honestly, like, you know, we've been using the word blessed heavy, man. And like, honestly, I really feel like my path has been blessed to like just have these natural interactions that kind of cater to the career I'm on. And that like even went to like me meeting Trap. Like, you know, I was just dancing at one point, man, and then we ended up getting a gig to work with Trap to do a video. And then after that, like, you know, I tapped in with him. I said, bro, what's up? Let's go ahead and see what else I could do for you, bro. What else we can get involved with. And I started learning off of that, get more into the acting scene a little bit further. And then after that, you know, we just been partnering up with every video, every film. And then next thing you know, he telling me like, hey, bro, we might be able to go to LA. Come and talk to this boy Lanfia, bro. I said, bro, what, bro? What's up? Like, LA, bro. I'll do whatever I need to go over there, bro. I'm sitting there talking to Lanfia.
I'm gonna chime in on that. So Dean Trapson, he kept saying every day, yo man, my man Ace, yo, my man, he can act. And I'm like, you know, all right, like I don't really want to meet him, but no, man, just talk to him, put him on the phone, man. All right, to talk to him, my man Ace. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So I call him up. Mad cool. Like, listen, man, I'll do whatever. I'll sweep, I'll clean, whatever you need, I got you. I do it.
As long as I come out here, bro. As long as I come out here.
He's like, as long as I come out here. He wasn't even talking about even the act. He's like, listen, whatever you need, I'm there. So somebody dropped out. Somebody dropped out the casting. And then literally a spot popped up. Yo, man, you want to do this? Listen, man, I'm down. Whatever you need, I'm down. And then
God's
sure
timing,
enough,
man.
he killed it.
You
He
know,
killed
yeah.
it.
Yeah, honestly, man, I'm in
That's
love.
so
I'm in
great.
love with the grind, bro. Like just the hustle of it. Like when it comes down to like even being on sets, like I worked with like Gordon Ramsay on his like 24 Hours in Hell type thing,
Yeah.
and I was just a PA.
Yeah.
But I'm learning and studying how the production works, how behind the scenes, how they talking and how you engage with people, and like next you know they're telling me, hey, bro, we want you on the AD team,
Yeah.
like work with us personally, and like I'm learning stuff like that. So like when it came down to like an opportunity to come over here, see like a big production, 10 days being over here, like seeing at the level it was, I'm like, bro, I don't even care if I gotta act. I know I can act. I just want to see where we're at with it. Like, what can I learn from anything that we a part of? So it was a blessing. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity too, Lon, because like that's a lot. That's a lot.
Students to the game. Students to the game.
Yeah.
Last but not least, slide in here. The infamous Ace.
Please, brother.
Ace and Ace.
Ace and Ace. So Ace, let us know what your saga is, man. Where'd you start? Where you at with it right now?
Well, you know, I came in the game famous as fuck already, so
There we go. Talk your shit.
you know that I know Andre because when I was in the porn, he was holding the light, and Lanfia actually found me watching that porn. And he's like, that guy right there need to be in the movie for some reason. So he hit me up. And I was like, you know, sure, it's kind of out of my, like, this is kind of beneath me, but I was like, all right, then. So,
This independent film. What is this? What is it?
I mean, the guy, he seemed like he had a lot of potential. So I was like, yeah, I'll jump in it, bro, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? He actually met me through, we got a mutual homeboy, Denon.
All right.
Who's one of the producers?
Yeah, who's the
Okay.
producer. So,
Shouts to Denon.
yeah. And he actually found me through the Big Bird skit.
It was Darth Vader.
Oh, Darth Vader. Well, yeah. He found me through one of the skits. He I guess he hit Denon up, and you know, me and Denon cool as fuck. So as soon as he dropped Denon name, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So it went then.
So how that happened was, I first knew, you know, he does all the voiceovers, you know, all the what's it called, the DC cartoons,
Yeah.
the Scooby Doo cartoons, whatever. So he did back in the about 4 years ago. About 4 years ago or so, you did the Darth Vader thing about 4 or 5?
Probably. I don't know when.
So maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, it was this Darth Vader and Popeye skit, and I was crying. Like literally, I was like crying. So him and Denon went one of the producers. Love you, Denon. Love you. So I was like, yo, you know Ace? Oh man, that's my man. That's my man. So then you did a Big Bird skit, and I was crying. It's like, okay, I got something in my head. So I literally wrote the scene as I'm watching the Big Bird skit. I was like, yo, can I call him? Nah, man, call him. Hit him up. Hit him up. Bam. He's like, no, I'm with it. And he's a part of it. So
Love
Ace, but with that though, do you consider yourself a writer then, like for craft, like for trade? Because you have to write, because you write these scripts yourself, right?
Yeah. Actually, well, my stuff is off the top of the head because I just like running my mouth. But I have been put into situations where I became a writer, like because of the stuff I've been doing online. Robert Townsend actually made me write my first script.
Oh,
like in a day.
Fine.
So
That's
after
incredible.
that, I just like I hate writing, like sitting down in the process of typing,
Yeah.
because my brain works faster than my fingers. But I've written for other stuff too, and you know, like I also learned stuff from Lanfia, like because I mean he just super dope at it. So he helped me with stuff I've been working on too, as far as getting the structure in the process now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you working on anything right now that we would see or as soon to be something coming or?
Yeah, hopefully I'm working on a couple things. We gonna see.
Nah,
right.
man. If you have
Man,
Instagram, you seen your videos, bro.
Yeah,
facts.
We gonna leave
Everybody got
everybody's
Instagram seen the video.
everybody's Instagram handle because his Instagram is insane. Like if y'all see them like during that whole Drake and Kendrick beef,
So good.
the classic of classics, like them joints, bro, had me. I was on the floor. Well, yeah, when Wayne called him, like, bro, what do you get? It's insane. So we gonna give y'all the handles if y'all don't have them. Yo, so I mean, at this stage, man, like, how did y'all feel about watching the film, like, and it's nearly complete? I mean, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can kind of visualize what the in-between is going to be. So, how did y'all feel about seeing it, though?
You scared me, man.
I scared
You was
you?
intimidating, man, with the shotgun.
Yeah.
If it...
Counting too.
Listen.
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
Go watch the film.
Don't give me your money. I'll be like, you owe me 1, 2, 5 million? Yeah, give me that. So, yeah, right. But, I mean, we all got a chance to see it. So,
Yeah.
how did y'all think about
Bro.
like the finished product?
The special effects,
Yeah,
special
insane.
effects,
So
the
good.
sound, man. It was. Remember, I'm used to like looking at this film like the green screen.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing it with the whole atmosphere, the whole world be put together, like
Yeah.
man, much cool. I know that took a lot of hours
Yeah,
to do.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just amazing to see and see myself just look so tall and beautiful. I didn't have any girls. That was my only complaint. He had all the girls. I had one.
Part two,
I did-
man.
Part two.
Part
There it
two.
is. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. But I was jealous of him because I wanted. No, let me stop. No, let me just shut up. Let me chill.
Ali's gonna see this. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ali.
Yeah,
We love
shout out
you.
to
We love
Ali,
you.
Yeah,
Love you.
but it made me smile.
Yeah.
Like it makes you like when you have people you love and care about and are passionate about something just like how you are. It's just like a bunch of little kids just get to play. And when you see like just that final product, it's just like, yo, like I'm so grateful for this.
Yeah.
Like I live just to play make believe and
Yeah.
to get to do it with your friends to make something dope and fun and just different. It's
That's what I
just
tell
smile
people,
ear to
man.
ear.
I think this is one of the greatest careers and professions in the face of the planet.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like hands down. And a lot of people try to trash like acting like, oh, you just pretend you know real lives, you get paid money. I'm like, but 80% of people spend 90% of their time watching television.
Yeah.
So to be a part of somebody's creative world where I can have you escape to something
Yeah.
and people love characters. People hate characters. Like when you bring that
Yeah.
and that's you tap into something,
Yeah.
come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're not curing brain cancer, but
Right.
you know, we're allowing you to experience a part of life in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like acting to me is hands down one of the greatest things. I'm never gonna stop. You know what I'm
No.
saying? And again,
Yeah.
like I haven't arrived yet. And I don't like you never arrive is my thing.
Right,
like you'll
right.
never arrive in life. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always continuously keep going though.
Yeah.
Henceforth TBB, always try to be better.
Yeah.
But what it looks like for people of us that are in this game that haven't quote unquote made it, you know, some people can't figure it out. Like, oh, why don't you just stop and get a real job? Like,
God, I
what's
hate
a real
when people
job, bro?
say that. I hate- I
Like, you know
can't
what I'm saying?
stand when
Like,
people say that. Like, what does that
like,
even mean?
I'm like that. Like for me, that doesn't exist.
It don't.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because for me, that's like giving up. And especially when we get opportunities for people that are passionate, like when he'll write something, he'll write
Right.
something, and he'll write something, and we can all be a part of it. You never know what's like going to pop. You know what I'm saying? So like what'll actually really take off. And that's my thing, dog. So, you know.
Yeah, it's just we are like people. They live their everyday lives, and like I used to get into this with my family all the time, all the time. Like most of my family's military background, so everything's very regimented. Like everything, like my dad to this day wakes up every morning, runs 5 miles, does 100 push-ups, 200 pull-ups, 300 air squats. He's done it for the last 40 years, every single morning. And I'm like,
the
okay.
Terminator.
Yeah, he is. That's all he does. He's never
no
lifted
smoke
weights,
with your
but
pop,
like,
bro.
yeah.
As soon as I heard that shit, bro,
And that's
your
just
pop's
how he
different.
is.
Yeah.
And like my uncles are Marines.
Yeah.
I have aunts that were in the army, and like that's just how they are. They spend their whole lives just doing that because it's a job. It's job security, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they're miserable. Like
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
miserable. I'm like,
Yeah.
and this is
Crazy.
your security. Like you spend every single day going to some place you hate, working for somebody, making money that you know you deserve more.
Yeah.
And you think that mine is not a real job?
Right.
Like I feel good doing this. This is not work to me. I get to play.
Exactly.
Like I get to do what you don't feel on a regular basis. Like I'm your heartbeat. I'm your pulse. I'm the reason your soul is still at peace because you can take that mask off in the world, push play, and then watch us play. Like we're really doing the world a service. Could you imagine if artistry was taken away?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I get riled. I get so
Yeah.
riled up about this because
Yeah.
like everybody, like my whole family stopped speaking to me for 2 years.
Wow.
Because I dropped out of school. I was, it would have been dope to be a real Dr. Dre. I was going to bio pre-med. That would have been real fucking dope. So I was going to school to be a pediatrician. And everybody's like, oh man, I'm so proud Andre's doing this. But it was just living for what they wanted me to be. I was like, nothing about this is fun. And I had a thought like, what if I'm like doing surgery on somebody and I'm thinking about like a movie or playing a character
Wow.
and something happened to them? Like that's somebody's loved one. And I was like, acting, I called it make believe because this is what it is to me. It's like I love storytelling. Like it lights me up like a Christmas tree. And I'm just like, I don't really care if I get paid for it.
Right.
It's the feeling behind it.
Yeah.
Like I've been chasing after that feeling.
Yeah.
That like, you know, that butterfly kind of feeling you get, like right before you say action, like I live for that. Just for that moment. Like we spend so much time just for a moment. Like all the hours you put in, like all the time you practice dance choreography. Or like practicing like your makeup or doing whatever it is you practice. Like putting together your skit, like whatever it is, you spend hours just for that moment. And you live a lifetime in that moment. I'm just like, man, why would you trade all of that? Like you're trading years of your life wasting away. You're not even happy.
Yeah.
And I love mainly the part of like being able to step in other shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one thing
Teaches
that I
empathy.
learned,
Like you
I
get to
learned
see
so much off of just people watching. And then being able to like change yourself internally and be able to let characters within you be released and like express themselves on film or just in an action sequence or whatever the situation may be. It's like that person was inside me for a minute.
Yeah.
Looking for time to like just have some time. I mean, like, and when you get a chance to like let that out, that's one of the best releases in life for me.
Speaking of releases, when I was working in the porn, that was the bang.
So
Yo, wait. So
I actually want to speak on that real fast.
So Ace, real quick though.
Go ahead.
You do a lot of stuff with like the animation that I see, and we hear your voice. Was this one of the first projects where we get to see like your face and like?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it safe for these, can I say the N-word?
You can say it.
I try to keep it safe for these niggas in the street, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show my face. So I try to keep it cartoon, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like people be in my DMs and shit. Like, I be trying to just keep it cool, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but yeah, this is my first time like being like live action. This is my first actually acting gig. I was nervous as hell. If it wasn't for Andre, I wouldn't have got through the scene, to be honest. So like, I mean, I was stepping on, because usually when I do my skits, I'm interrupting myself all the time. So I was stepping on his lines and shit, because I was like, you know what I'm saying, trying to do it like I thought I was supposed to do it. But yeah, man, like, this is my first time doing something on this scale.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't really be in front of the camera like that. You know, it's more comfortable when you just get to run your mouth.
So what would you do more? Would you open yourself up to
Yeah,
be like,
absolutely. I do more. I
Uh-huh.
do more, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it now. But before then, it wasn't on the front of my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, any projects I had in development was, like, if it was written for somebody else or it was animated stuff. So, but yeah, I could definitely see myself doing more. I think I got bitten by the bug a little bit.
Nah, your scene was fire.
So based on like little add-on to what Andre said is that people need to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they are depressed, they go through mental issues and this and that. So what we do is we entertain. We are escapism. So like what Ace does with his skits, like literally when I go into skits, I'm escaping whatever moment I'm in. That's what we all do. So it's everything is important. So creatives are very, very important. That's why creatives will go nowhere. So I know there's fear about AI and all this kind of stuff like that, but AI can't create. AI can only create what was already there. Not to get on the create on the AI thing, but
It's just replication.
well, and once again, not to get on that whole tangent, but that's the importance of entertainers. You know, so that's the thing that people have to be aware of. It's like there is a place for it. You know, there's a place for, like Andre said, there's a place for us. You know, so that's what I was saying. That's it.
So that makes me want to think about like y'all two are still here. I lived here forever and left, but the way we see like entertainment now, when like Hollywood, and they say like Hollywood is dead, and we have the opportunity now. Everybody does to do whatever you want independently. Do you feel like it's better to just go from the muscle and just kind of create, or are you still kind of waiting and like playing that audition game and like, let me, go for this studio, or is there a direction that you want to take, like Trap? I mean, what
you gotta do both.
Yeah.
Because either you can't wait for somebody else to give you opportunities. You gotta still do your own thing as well. Like you gotta do both. Like right now, like I've been a part of a movie, like, but I'm still gonna do my content and my skits. But I also want to audition to be a part of the Michael Jackson biopic. Yeah. Even though I didn't get chosen.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah. Oh, you auditioned for that?
Yeah.
Oh,
but they chose his nephew Jafar Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can't get mad at that. Come
on.
He's a Jackson.
He's
a Jackson.
Right.
Yeah. So they chose a better option. Plus, I'm way too tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How tall was Mike?
about 5'10",
5'10".
Yeah.
All right.
and I'm like 6'10".
He just
No, but
hide himself up real
Yeah.
quick.
No. I want to add to your point about escapism, bro, because that's the reason why I started doing the Michael Trapson thing, because I really miss Michael Jackson being here. I was a big fan.
Yeah.
I was like, man, the world without Michael Jackson just seems incomplete. I have to be the one to try to bring back the 80s Michael Jackson, because people forget that Michael Jackson was, brown skin with a jerry curl. They used to seeing him, with the wig and the umbrella. I said, I want to bring back the 80s Michael. Yeah. It got to be like that. And it makes so much sense for New Jack Fury, because it's like I said, it's 80s.
When did you start doing Trapson?
In 2016.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Wow, so 2 more years is 10 years.
10
huh?
years, man.
That's crazy. So
That's cool.
what was the first, do you remember the first thing you did? Like, and where did you put it?
Oh, the video?
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, I said, I was high as hell, and I was like, yo, what if Michael Jackson made trap music? And I was like, that'd be the funniest shit ever. And I was like, my nephew was like, bro, this is gonna be stupid. I'm like, dog, it's gonna be the funniest shit ever. And it went viral that week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what you put it on? You just recorded it, Renegade, and put it on YouTube.
He was making beats. I was like, bro, I just started freestyle. I'm like, that'd be funny. Like, they call me Peter Pan. I was like, that'd be a good song. A good joint, yo. Michael Jackson rapping. And that joint opened up so many lanes. Like, I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't, like you said, just get it done. Just get it done. Just do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
Yeah. You gotta follow your heart. Listen to it. That's wild.
Yeah. And people say, you're too tall. You can't do that. Michael Jackson. I do whatever I want. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
I did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did it better than you. Better than you.
Nah, that's
No, humble.
Yeah, I
So-
definitely feel like you just have to find whatever your lane is and do both if you can, if that's what you want to do. Just like you just got to find like what lights you up. Like I just love storytelling. Like it's whatever it is. Like I started like just doing theater plays.
Okay.
But in my family, that was like not God's way.
Yeah.
So I was like forbidden to do anything artistic. So I had to like shove it down.
Wow.
But it was just building and building and building. And then when I got to college, I'm like, I would rather die than not be an artist. Like this is who I am.
Yeah.
So sold everything, packed enough clothes, went to LA and just figured it out.
Damn.
And
That's what happens. You come here and just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, it's not sweet. you
Oh
know?
no, I
And
wouldn't wish that on nobody.
It's
Like, and I
harder
wouldn't
now.
repeat that again.
It's
when I
harder
did it.
now than back then. I think when we came in 2007, it was expensive to us because from where you come from was cheaper.
Oh yeah.
But now it's ridiculous.
Now it's
though.
insane.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, the rent that we had back in the day was like you would never find that here. Like,
Oh my God.
ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'll chime in that. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Obviously, inflation and all that is harder, right? But there are more avenues. Once again,
Yeah.
so when we came, there wasn't all these streaming networks. There was now. There wasn't
Right.
all the self jobs you can do. No, all the remote work you can do. So it's that double-edged sword. So we didn't have the opportunities to work from home. Opportunities to really Uber. Uber didn't even come out then yet.
You said 07?
07. Uber was
Did you come in a tall t-shirt?
I did. Tall white tee. Tall white tee.
Yeah, white tee.
Tall white tee.
White tee.
Obama tall tee.
Yeah. Dicky pants, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have those opportunities. Yes, it was cheaper, but it wasn't cheaper to us. We thought it was expensive, coming from the East Coast. But now, I always say there's no better opportunity than right now. There's no. I mean, like you said, you can just go out and film right now. Like you have a phone. Film. Like film whatever you want.
I started doing that with this. I was like, man, I'm on the road. Let's pull his phone out.
Let's pull his phone out and just do it.
That's the thing. Like, it doesn't have to. I'm so aesthetically sound with everything I do, and that probably comes to being a trainer. Like, people, I'm not just training my upper body. I'm doing my legs. I want to look aesthetically sound. So when I'm doing this stuff, this is why we here. Like, aesthetically sound. We really could have shot this on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have bought some $3 mics off for TikTok and be like, yo, just pull your phones out and we gonna do this.
Yeah.
I mean, Renegade. But setting a standard, though. You know what I'm saying? But also, I know now, like, if I need to do it, I can do it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so having the balance to do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, and then still having, like, a pristine look to do it, man, the options, man, like we have are like nuts these days. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to not follow what you want to follow.
Right.
I don't want to put in the box, and I'm sure none of y'all don't either.
No.
You know?
I do. I want to be in the box.
I'm sure you
Well,
don't.
preferably-
That's gonna be a very long, big box. So first we gotta find a box of that size and that stature. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
But if you want to be in a box as far as like the professions, that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how I got
Look, as long as there's some pretty women and some wine, pretty women and wine and sequin gloves, I'll be fine in that box.
Yo,
Sequin
so real quick, so where do y'all see this film going, man? Like, what y'all want to do? What are y'all projections for it to do? What would y'all like to see happen with it?
A cult classic and
Yeah.
a trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got two
So,
more.
yeah.
I know you got one more in you. You got a third.
Yeah.
You got two more.
Yeah.
All right.
I got 2 in me. I think. No, I did.
I think it's so ridiculous is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this
for
is
sure.
so out of pocket. You gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get mad at it. You can be like, this is crazy. Like, what am I watching? It's like, what the hell is this? But you
Well-
can't stop watching.
Well, I told people because a lot of people when they see the trailer, they're like, what am I watching? So I told people, listen, you might love it, you might hate it, but I can guarantee it's like unlike anything you've seen before. And can y'all attest to that? Yeah. So there you
Yeah,
go.
for sure. Yeah. Nah, I enjoyed the finished product, man. How did y'all feel about watching it yesterday?
Loved it, bro. I mean, honestly, it took me to the place when we were on set. Like every time
Yeah.
I'm watching these
Yeah,
scenes, I'm like, bro,
It's like, oh, I forgot
this
about
was
that.
hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Oh, snap. Yo, it was amazing, bro. Like it's time travel.
You should definitely keep that green screen picture like collage at the end, like for the credits.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was
Yeah.
fire
Even
too.
before and afters. Like the shot without the effects and other shot with the effects.
Yeah.
That'd be
I also
fun.
do that like
Yeah, for a little
extra
clip.
content,
Yeah, that would go viral too because people, oh my God, that's so cool. How they do that?
No, for real.
Yeah.
So what's everybody working on, man? Where we? You know what I'm saying, what's next? When I'm going to see people in? Where I'm going to see people move, or what?
Yeah. Just
Ace, I know
audition.
you
yeah.
said you got some stuff coming, man. What you working on right now?
I got some.
Every time,
Oh man.
I don't know what he getting ready to say. Shots be like,
doing this partnership with the hub and everything.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know the new iPhone, it get the vein, it get the veins better. So like that's
Oh snap. Yo, hey yo.
the details are.
it's so clean, it's so pure.
But nah, you know, I got stuff I'm working on. I'm working on stuff with Lanfia. So like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like to cap. So I ain't saying I'm nobody capping. I just don't like to say a bunch of stuff and then people be like, where the hell is that? So like I ain't gonna say nothing. But it's stuff coming.
Nah, I hear you. I'm the same way, man. Like, don't tell them what you're doing. I mean, that's my model for 2025. Like, you just gonna see it.
Yeah.
You want to see it. Like, I don't want to talk no more. It's just gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh, where'd that come from? Yeah, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess we all on the same page with that, huh? Like,
Well, everyone's working on something, obviously, but just writing more scripts. You know, writing books, you know, stuff like that, and hopefully can do more filming.
how fast would you want to do part 2? And if you and
How
when
fast?
you and when you do it, are you expecting to do it with like more funding so the VFX part, green screen part is a little more easier on you this time, or
Hell yeah. So yeah. So you said how fast in terms of like how
like
you mean how fast is the production?
we
or?
a month away from changing the new calendar year, so
Oh, you mean how fast
Like how-
before we do another one?
yeah.
Whenever we get the money. So like whenever I get the green light, because I'm looking for a bigger budget because I want to do it for that budget again. Because I want to do like take it to another step of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and if everybody's schedules are open, you know, then let's rock out. Let's do it. The beautiful thing about green screen though is if somebody can't come in on set, we can shoot one day, one person, put the other person in another day that they're available. That's the one good thing about green screen. They don't have to be there at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, yeah, it's just whenever the money comes in and the green light comes in, if it does come in, when it comes in.
When it comes in, man.
When it comes
Speaking-
in.
when it comes in.
And yeah, like Andre said, hopefully we can do a trilogy. You know, just create a whole ecosystem with it. You know, like the soundtracks, hopefully merchandise, just make a whole community of it. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah.
already it's been like the love has been overwhelming. So it's been pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it, man. You know, it was an experience and it was something to see. You know what I'm saying? And my son is in it too.
Oh yeah, that commercial was a fire, bro.
Yeah, it was.
He killed
It was. I should have recorded it for him to send it to him, but it came out there, Mrs. Butters.
My favorite one, y'all.
That was
favorite one.
You hear that, son? You have the best one. You have the best one. So you need to come here. I got you. Trust me, I got you. Nah, man. You know, this is for me. This is epic. You know, the whole experience being 2 years ago to now.
So wild, 2 years.
Like so much has happened in 2 years.
Yeah, that's
Like a lot has happened
so
in 2
much.
years. Like I mean, culturally, like individually, and being here now, like projecting like what could possibly happen next. It just blows my mind. Like us even being here, like me starting like doing this show.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
this
crazy.
was an idea and a download that I got from God. And he was like, "Yo, do a show." Because you know what I kept hearing? I've been hearing this all my life. You talk a lot. And I was like, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what can I do with
What
that?
can you do with that?
And
Yeah.
I was like, this.
Yeah.
So it works for me.
Yeah.
And people used to tell me that, and like I would have a duality, like take it offensively, like, oh, maybe I should be quiet. You know, but that's people looking at the power that you have and not having it themselves.
Right.
So they want to downplay it.
Yeah.
But when you lean into it and you embrace it, it becomes something.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I done hit up Jeremy Anderson, you know what I'm saying? Like for Next Level Speakers Academy. I'm like, I'm gonna do something.
Going in.
I'm like, yo, let's get him saying like if I talk too much, then I'ma talk.
Like
So but like for this next season, man, like I'm grateful that y'all here with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I'm curious to see what everybody's gonna do. You know,
Well, shout out to you, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Real talk.
I'm just trying to be better. So this is what I want. This is what I want. Before we go, the essence of this show again is called TBB, trying to be better.
Okay.
Leave them with something that you have been working on, not even working on, but just a tidbit on how you've been growing, trying to be better, and something you can just tell people on trying to be better, like every day.
Work on your craft, and you could try to be better, but just be better. You know, just always be leveling up, trying to be in competition with nobody else but yourself.
Right.
And remember, we are all infinite beings of light. We are light, we are love, and we are all miracles. And we all have a destiny. And if you're not achieving that destiny, then you know you're doing yourself a big disservice. So, shout out to God, the Almighty, and stay groovy and sexy and light skinned. Only.
I don't think I have a choice. Like,
Yeah, it's like, I can't really do too much about
I'm
this.
the only
yeah.
brother
I
here.
don't think I have a choice.
Only brother
I don't
here.
get what I'm saying.
All
like,
these light skins y'all surround me with, bro. Like,
Right,
hold
right.
up. That's disrespectful, bro.
But wait, I'm the
I'm
only.
finna get jumped after
Y'all all
this,
have
bro.
beards. Y'all all have beards. I'm the only person here with no beard.
You know what's crazy? I thought about cutting this weekend. I really did.
Really?
I was like, I'm like, I might shave my beard.
Bro, I look like
And
I'm
I was
12.
like-
I always have to have. I look like
Yeah,
I'm
you need
12
a
years
shadow or
old.
something, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I just got something.
Yeah,
Like,
I
yeah.
was like,
doing like your son.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe like January, but my
Yeah.
hair go quick anyway. So,
Yeah.
leave us with something, Andre.
Oh man, do what you love and love what you do, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Big fact.
Just find something that just moves you, and do it. Chase after that feeling, man. Like everything else is a detail. Like with the way that the world is working right now, like all is lost. Nothing fucking matters. Do it. Like absolutely nothing matters. It doesn't matter. We're gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter.
No,
So, yeah, so just go for it, man.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
everything you got. Put everything you have into it every day, and you can't really fail, man. Like nobody's really getting it right, so you really can't get it wrong. So fuck up often.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that. Nobody's really getting it right. Like
Yeah, so you can't really get it wrong.
trial and error, yeah. Which is like Trap said, like he said, be better.
Yeah.
That was an idea for me where I wanted to transition the show like in a year or two. Because I feel like after consistent pursuit of something, you should arrive. You should get there. You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm trying to be better at this, and someday I should be a little better. you know. But BB don't really sound as good as TBB, so it's probably gonna stay.
Yeah.
TBB.
Hey, BB.
But-
Hey, BBs.
Where my BBers?
They be that took that and ran with a whole other direction.
Right.
Ace,
You can actually real fast. You can call it "Be Better for Life." So BBL. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Now we
I
go
like
somewhere
that.
else.
Now we so much
That's
completely
right,
different.
right.
We know what's on your mind.
But no, for me, it's definitely just be you. You know, that's like one of the hardest things that a lot of people struggle with. And it takes time to learn who you are and what you like. So a lot of times it's like we challenge ourselves by not challenging ourselves. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm
Say it
challenging
again.
myself. I'll say it again, brother. We challenge
Some
ourselves by not
jewels
challenging
being
ourselves.
dropped in here. Like this is
No,
why I let people go because you
And
never know.
I'll give you a tidbit too, bro. Something I've been doing that's a little bit different. I'm working on fight choreography, man. I'm doing like live action performances, going to cons and actually dressing up. I used to think that was the dumbest thing ever. Like I thought people was like straight goofies for going for that. Now I'm a part of the Goof Patrol, bro. Like I'm like, all right, cool. Like you know, these dudes is actually kind of
Yeah, it's fun though.
I'm like, y'all actually got a vibe over here. And then you go to the clubs and the parties, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I saw some things. And I said, wait a minute. The Jamaican in my soul started acting up. My hips started grooving up.
Oh,
I said, dang. Oh, y'all get like this? Oh, I should have known. The nerves, bro.
Yeah, that's the cosplay world.
Yeah, they
cosplay
different,
world.
bro.
Cosplay world is huge, bro.
They're different.
It's huge.
They are different, bro. And they have taught me a lot, man. Like, they just, like, accept themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that's what we do, bro. Like, especially as, like, performers, entertainers. Like, we need to accept ourselves and then let it be out there.
Yeah.
So,
Them girls some freaks too.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah,
cosplay
brother.
Well, I mean,
girls.
it's
brother
like
man.
Lance said, man. He went through 6,000 emails, 6,000 like
man.
no's, essentially. Like
That's-
everybody
wow.
is not. We talked about this months ago. Everybody is not going to rock at what you do,
right.
and everything ain't going to hit neither.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like every artist that drops an album, every song on the album ain't fire. You have very few albums where it's classic,
Each one's a
where
hit
every
after hit.
song is a
Yeah.
banger.
Thriller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Off the wall.
Right. So
said, "Don't
but
keep going."
but that happens very seldomly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is not gonna hit. Are you gonna stop?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every episode,
stop.
every post is not gonna have a million views. Like, are you not gonna post no more?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta keep moving.
That's actually a good point too, because one thing that I've done too, like, you know, we all go through like, you know, some type of like challenge within our own mentals, like, you know what I mean? And like I always go through this portion where I go in the mirror and I just look at myself. I'm like, all right, well, like let's list the things that we got a problem right now, because obviously we got a problem. So let's list it out and then drop it all the way down to like the bare minimum. My last question is always, are you gonna give up? Is this it? And I always know the answer to that. Then you build right back up. So it's always that, bro. So that's heavy.
Yeah, if you have that ultimate and nothing, I live like this, right? It's going to sound like very arrogant to some people, all right, but it's a spiritual foundation for me. I'm unstoppable.
I feel that.
I
man.
feel that too.
Yeah.
The reason being because who is backing me and who I get my power from, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
And if biblically, I'm made in His image, and if He be in me and I be in Him and I move in His power, you can't stop me. I'm not saying I'm invincible. I can be hurt,
Yeah.
but I can't be stopped.
Telling
stop.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love
So
that.
I'm never going to let anybody stop me. Like your
preach that.
negativity, your hatred, your disdain for me, that's a personal thing.
Yeah. So it's
You know what I'm
got
saying?
nothing to do
That don't
with
have
it.
nothing to do
Yeah.
with me. Because what kills me is that total strangers don't know you at all. They see a glimpse of you.
Yeah.
And then
think
they
know you
decide
now.
to make a judgment for you, which is why my life's moniker is I don't make judgments, I make observations.
Yeah.
I'm never going to judge you, but I will observe what it is you present to me.
Yeah.
And if you ask me like what I think about that, I can only tell you what I see.
Right.
I'm not going to judge you for who you are because I got my own shit going on too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're at the core of it. Nobody can stop y'all.
No.
Nobody.
But yourself,
Yeah.
if that bottom line question is, am I going to stop? And you answer yes to that, you just stopped yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you always answer no, you're unstoppable.
Just keep
You know
going.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So move like that.
Don't
Feel
stop
that.
till you get enough.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Ace, come on, man. Leave me with some good porno information.
There you go.
Yeah, so you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? And in the, like, you know what I'm saying, in the words of Magic Johnson, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put your blood in it and
Oh man.
and go raw. You gotta go raw, put your blood in it.
We're airing all of this. I just want you to know that none of this I'm not going to edit a thing. I promise you.
What? I got this information from Magic Johnson is a friend of mine, and he's one of my mentors. And this is exactly what he told me. I had left his house early because some mosquitoes was flying around.
Oh man.
But check this out. You know, I think I have to have like a duality because, you know, when you have a creative part, sometimes that part get too creative and overthink stuff, and it turns to a perfectionist. So with people who have that issue, you should try to have a separate personality that tells this other motherfucker to shut up and let the other dude just drive. Because sometimes you just got to put the stuff out to go forward. We all want to have this perfect project or perfect thing. Like when you're an artist, you want to make the perfect song. Be like, this the hit. It's not the hit, bro. Put the shit out, and make the next song, bro. Just focus on, just keep going. The talent ain't what you just made. It's make you being able to make that. So you're gonna always keep creating. Always be able to create more. That's the real talent. So you just got to keep creating and keep putting it out and stop letting yourself hinder yourself. That's my advice to me.
Nah, that's real
man.
because you yourself are the product.
Yeah.
You yourself are the talent. I heard somebody say, like, if you take away Jeff Bezos' millions, is he still a billionaire? And the answer was yes. And it's because the ability that he had to create that, it doesn't go anywhere.
No.
Because he did it.
Yeah.
So he could do it again.
Yeah.
He could replicate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the essence, man, like, that's where we at.
Yeah.
You know? Yo, man, y'all are beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. You know what I'm saying? Coming in, flying in, you know what I mean, being a part of it.
It's great to see you guys.
my-
It's really, thank you. It's
my
great to
first-
see you.
my
Like to
first
sit and talk.
official,
Even though you surround me with nothing but light skins, and I feel very
we gotta
uncomfortable
settle this.
right now.
He says I'm not light skinned.
Oh man,
We gotta get the who was a real light skin man.
after all the comments,
I mean, I guess there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. Levels to your pigmentation. You know what I mean? How much melanin?
How much melanin you got in you, man?
Is in you?
You got about like 40%.
40%.
I can see 40%.
Some light skin. I'll take that.
40% light skin.
See, you're looking at a higher level.
I'm up there.
You probably got like 25.
I don't know where my answers is from, but
Yeah,
whatever they was doing.
We've had long conversations about melanin, so you know.
Look,
Right.
I'm a light brown. I'll take being brown skin.
I consider him brown skin.
Thank you. I'll take it.
I mean, to be African, he ain't dark. So
Yes,
I want to know if with all our powers combined, what would be our credit score? Like how much? How much white privilege can we get together? Like we all was.
we can buy some stuff.
We can buy some shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? Look,
He's getting 580.
I believe it.
He's getting 580, bro. I can see y'all getting 580. Put it all together.
That'd be one sassy looking Negro. I'll tell you that.
I got a Captain Queen of all
And
light
this is
skins.
why I did this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in, man, to another episode of TBB. Again, as I always say, love somebody, hug somebody, and always try to be better. We out of here, man. Peace.